my desk, with all my usual stuff on it. For every evening that I have been here, living at my desk, this is how it's always been. Another day has passed since the day that I could no longer talk to anyone anymore. Since when, you may ask? You might be wondering at the moment who I am and why I am talking about such a thing. Very well. If you just let me sit down, I will tell you everything about who I am, why I am talking about such a thing, what this fateful day is all about, and why it concerns me so much. My story goes like this. It has been 1 month since people around me could no longer notice me anymore, since the accident at the shipyard where I used to work occurred. Before then, I was just a normal co-worker back in the local shipyard. I lived a pretty normal life over there, just assisting with loading and unloading cargo over there, and all such and all sorts. But on this fateful day, unlike any other day ever before, something happened. I was then unloading what seemed like an unusually colored piece of ship cargo, and then, in the midst of all the background noise, something terrible happened. All I can remember since the explosion is a blur, but one thing since then has been certain. Since then, at the day and moment of the explosion, not since then has anyone ever noticed that I even exist anymore since I became invisible. Since the disaster, I've been trying to get people's attention around to tell them that I am still alive and exist, but it has just been really difficult. Since the explosion happened, any person that I know and loved are leaving the area to live somewhere else, or because they're feeling some probably nastier side effects from the explosion. The problem with all the surrounding electric communication devices around the area notwithstanding, and even since the disaster happened, 1 month in, the National Guard since then has just never been of any help either. Since the disaster occurred, the National Guard has gone and assembled tight security around the whole area, blocking off any unauthorized personnel from entering any restricted parts of the area, lest it result in any more bad things happening on the restricted grounds. And this has been how I've lived my life since then. Just a lonely person without anyone to talk to, with nothing more than this apartment and desk, with all this stuff to play with, while still being, as you can clearly see, invisible. With the military still on tight security along the area, I'm not sure what the future holds, either for myself or for anyone in this strange place in a strange time, or if I will ever become visible again. But whatever happens, eventually during this time, how can anyone, anywhere, be absolutely certain of anything that's going to happen to them? At any day, anywhere, one day at a time.